Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bang Average Gaming. KDP here, and I'm delighted to announce our next series on this channel, which is going to be a Pokemon Platinum. Well, this game restarts again in the title screen. A Pokemon Platinum. Now, I've coined this new term. I've never seen it anywhere else, but should it have been created anywhere else, then they can feel free to come at me. A Pokemon Platinum Everlocke. Okay, so the same rules as a Nuzlocke apply in this Everlocke. We have to catch the first Pokemon in each route. We only get one chance to catch that Pokemon. If it flees, it is considered we can't catch it. It's considered void, that capture. We must nickname all captured Pokemon. If a Pokemon faints in battles, it's considered dead, and it must be put in the PC into a death box. And if we white out completely, if we lose all 6 Pokemon or all numbered Pokemon on our team, then we consider that a loss. And then from there, we will decide whether we start again or if we continue from where we are. Ideally, we do this in one run and we don't have to start again. Now, the rules of an Everlocke are adding a little bit of a different kind of twist on this, and the fact that I really wanted to kind of use the Everstone a little bit and kind of try and it's not used particularly much in games, or at least I don't use it, and I don't think a lot of people would use it because they'd probably just click B if they didn't want the Pokemon to evolve. Now, it is a held item that's used to try and stop Pokemon from evolving, so I kind of wanted to use those gimmicks a little bit in this Nuzlocke. Our first rule is that we cannot switch Pokemon out from our party, i.e. the first 6 Pokemon that we catch are locked into that team. We can't switch out. We cannot evolve Pokemon. Now, we don't have the Everstone just now in this Nuzlocke. At some point I will do a little bit of cheating and kind of gen in some Everstones to then put on our Pokemon, but from the start, I don't think any Pokemon are going to be evolving very, very quickly, so we will obviously just cancel them if they do end up happening, but we will then put on Everstones into our Pokemon. They cannot be evolved. Now, bringing up our gym, boss battles, rival battles. After succeeding in a gym battle, a boss battle, or a rival battle, you will be allowed 1 evolution and 1 team switch. So if we've got an Everstone on a Pokemon, we can take it off until this said Pokemon evolves. It can evolve, and then as soon as it's evolved, the Everstone goes back on. So if it's a 3-stage evolution, the Everstone needs to go back on. If it's one of the kind of first stages, or if it's the second stage, then the Everstone can come off because it's not going to evolve again. But after each of those rival battles, gym battles, boss battles, we are allowed 1 evolution and 1 team switch, just to add a little bit more of a challenge and trying to use the Pokemon that we've caught and not just going for the strongest ones that we can. Every other rule is the same as I've previously stated. It is like a normal Nuzlocke here. And I will post all these rules down below just to make sure that people are familiar with what this Everlocke is all about. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Here we go. I'm so excited for this. I'm really, really excited. Now, it's a new kind of gimmick that I've tried to make up, so forgive me if we kind of chop and change things as we go. I really, really want people to just enjoy this randomized Nuzlocke again. I really want people to just kind of follow along and, you know, enjoy the chat, enjoy the game, whatever. And you know, it's my first time trying out a new gimmick, and I really just hope it kind of people enjoy it. That's all I'm really hoping for, and I can have fun while playing on Nuzlocke. I hope you kind of appreciate I've not spent a huge amount of time, but on a new layout, we've kind of got a bit of a new layout going on. I've managed to find a kind of free one online. Thanks to, I'll need to double check and see where I got it from, and shout out to them for creating this. It's quite cool for the kind of Platinum Nuzlocke that we're doing. I've done a little bit of jigging about with like the camera here, I've done with the kind of game layout there, and we've got our second screen down below, which isn't really yet that useful. We don't use this one down here, we don't use this screen very often. And then we've got our 6 team layout down the bottom left there as well. But it means that you can see everything. There's a little bit of I'm trying to get my hand right here, so we've got Giratina right here below. Yeah, kind of linked to that Platinum, Pokemon Platinum kind of thing. So we're just kind of mashing A here. Okay, here we go. Are you a boy or a girl? We are a boy. Now in the last one we just called ourselves Kier, but as we know on this channel, we go by KDP. KDP 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's kick. KD space. Oh, we've got enough space for it. I'm just double checking. KDP. There we go. It is indeed KDP from Bang Average Gaming. So your KDP, a fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. his name. Now, we're going to face off against our rival again. Our rival from the last Nuzlocke, Adam. My younger brother, Adam, is going to be our rival in this Nuzlocke. Now, actually, this is probably this sprite is actually probably a little bit more closer to what Adam actually looks like, and with blonde hair. Not quite like that, but close enough. Adam, our rival from our Soul Silver Nuzlocke, has come back. He's travelled across from Johto to Sinnoh. He's changed his he's changed the way he looks to try and blend in with society, and he's here to take us down in our Nuzlocke run. And we're going to get straight into it here. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you'll understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special programme. Let's ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Okay. Oh, Adam's barging in. There you are. Hey KDP, did you see the TV issue? Did blah 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 blah. Really important guy, studies Pokemon, he must have lots. Okay, yeah. Well, I want to ask him because we have some randomized encounters here. We know it's a randomized Nuzlocke, actually. I should have said that, actually, now I think about it. I don't think I even mentioned. It is an Everlocke, but it's a it's a randomized Everlocke. Randomized Everlocke. So we do have some randomized Pokemon in all routes across this region. Randomized starters to begin with, which we're about to pick up in this episode. And here we go out into the Sinnoh region. Okay, so we have to avoid the tall grass. We have to avoid the tall grass. Now, I know not to leave this town just quite yet because I'm pretty sure we have to go here. I was right. What was that about? Come to him quickly, okay. And he's forgetting stuff. And we have to follow him, obviously. Oh, I forget how slow these games are, this one especially, at the start without the running shoes. It takes so long, and obviously this NPC just sprints everywhere, like he flies about the screen. Now, again, I said it the whole of the last Nuzlocke, Soul Silver Nuzlocke, I apologise for the game speed. Now, I don't think we'll have any issues with glitching in this, so, but before I say that and then we end up having issues, I'm just going to save, just in case. I'm pretty sure it's only Soul Silver that has that issue, so forgive me if there's any issues, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. Now, it's saving a lot of data, so this could take a little bit of time. This could take a little bit of time. The good thing is I'm prepped caffeine-wise. I managed to finish off my coffee in my little PlayStation mug here. So I'm ready for slow gameplay. I'm prepped, I'm mentally prepped after having some caffeine. Ah, too slow, okay. Now we know, from previous games, from Diamond and Pearl, you actually had to go to the lake to get these starters, but from now we just leave the town, and I'm just mashing A here because I know what happens. He wants to run through the grass, he wants us to just sprint through the grass to make it to the next town so we can ask for Pokemon, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Along comes, lo and behold, Professor Rowan. Okay, I'm just going to mash buttons here because we've all played this game before. If you're watching this, you've definitely played this game before. And we just want to get getting those encounters. We want to get this starter. We want to get a nickname for this starter. We want to start catching Pokemon. We want to start getting progression in this Nuzlocke. Now, ideally, we get a kind of stronger starter. This is the thing. We kind of, with an Everlocke here, with the rules that I've made, ideally we want to have a kind of good start. Now, we can pick up kind of slightly weaker encounters along the way and kind of train them up and bring them along with us. But we want to make sure we kind of don't start off on the back foot and like our rival gets like a ridiculously strong Pokemon and we get like a really, really weak one. So we want to hopefully be lucky, crossing those fingers, and get a strong Pokemon here. Man, Pokemon music's just so good. It's a shame I can't do this in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Would have loved to be able to do a kind of Switch game here, but I apologise for me clearing my throat a little bit. It's more, I'm having to do that because coaching a lot ends up kind of wearing in my throat a little bit from kind of, well, I suppose shouting a little bit because we're shouting across a big hall. Go on, open the briefcase. Now, we get to pick first here, really. Can't believe it's me, I'm so happy, can't keep a straight face. You can choose first. I'm practically grown up, I have to show some class. Okay. This is a big moment. No, I was going to go to the left. Okay. Here we go. KDP for Bang Average Gaming. What do we get? Now, I don't think anything's going to show up just yet until we... Okay, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon inside each one, or in each one. Now, choose. What Pokemon will it be? Okay. Now, the pictures in these aren't going to randomize, but the names will. So with this, with the Platinum Nuzlocke randomization, it's still Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar, or Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup in that order. But the pictures don't change, the names do. So we have to keep reading the names. So don't be fooled by the fact that Turtwig is going to show up here. But here we go. Oh, a Piplup. Okay, there is a Piplup there. Okay, we've got Piplup, Almanite. Okay. And Lombre, okay. Okay, right. Lombre is a second stage evolution, but I don't know what it learned. I'm actually going to have to look this up. This is quite an important decision because we could get a starter Pokemon. We could get a starter Pokemon in Piplup. Lombre. That's Piplup I've clicked on because I saw the photo of Piplup. I'm getting fooled by something I told people to not pay attention to. Lombre, okay, here we go. Moves. What moves does it learn? Is it worth taking? Is the question. Oh, Astonish, Growl, Absorb, Nature Power, Fake. Oh, no, it's not worth taking. Doesn't learn Bubble Beam until level 25. And we can't even evolve this until we get a Water Stone. Okay, so not a good option. Piplup is probably the best option here, but I want to double check Almanite. Make sure we're not missing out on possibly Almanite level evolves at level 40, so probably not the best option, but always got to double check just in case movesets are better and possibly better. Water Gun at 10, roll out, Mud Shot, okay. Bite, Water Gun, it'll have Bite and Water Gun quite quickly, but Piplup has a chance to evolve quicker if we beat a gym. I think we just go for the starter. I think we're just going to go for it. I think here we are going to choose our starter, and actually my favourite starter of all time, Piplup. Here we go. Okay. Now randomized, I can't remember if I randomized it that the rival had one of the other starters, but our rival has a randomized starter that we're going to have to battle here. Here we go. He's super excited. We've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do. Are you up for this? Yes, I'm up for it. Okay. Here we go. Now, technically speaking, the Nuzlocke hasn't really started because we do not have any Pokeballs yet. Now, generally that tends to be where Nuzlocke start. So, oh, he's went for the Almanite. Okay. Oh, we are going to lose this because it's Rock type. Okay. Well, we're going to lose this. It doesn't count because the Nuzlocke's not started. Unless we get a crit. This rock typing is not going to help us. Not unless it just keeps spamming. So this could be a very long battle. If it keeps doing that, that could be a very long battle. We're only going to get one chip away at one anyways, so it's likely going to take us a number of hits to actually take this thing down. So you can spam withdraw all you want. It's probably only going to chip off 1 HP at a time. Ideally, this actually helps a little bit. So here we go. We could take this down. Very unlikely that we will. We're already halfway into the episode and we've only just got the starters, and we're having to, unfortunately to the viewers, you're having to sit and watch the world's worst battle because now it's only doing 1 damage to me. Oh, I really, really wish that I could, I wish that I had, now the issue is, I wish that I had a speed up button. I can speed it up, but I don't want to speed it up too much and then because it used to be able to show me the speed up levels, but now I don't know how to change that, so it does. And I'm afraid that I would click it too much and it would speed up to the wrong point. So you're just gonna have to sit there and suffer. We're almost halfway, and it's only done 3 damage here. Okay, so ideally it just keeps trying to spam withdraw, and we just take no damage from constrict. Okay, yeah, there you go. You go for withdraw again. We're only doing 1 damage at a time, and the good thing is they don't have a potion or anything. Okay. No way, we can keep going. This is where okay. Okay, so I've got to just keep spamming pound here. We will get there eventually, Piplup. God, we're gonna be like Dawn from the anime, where she just has Piplup and doesn't evolve him. Just making sure my TV doesn't turn off. Come on, Piplup, we're almost there. You're not really going to be getting a lot of Nuzlocke content right now if we don't get through this battle soon, which we are incredibly close. We are so close. Okay, obviously we're just going to have to beat it in this battle to taking us out. Hopefully we can maybe just get a crit or something. It just wipes out the next one. Come on, Piplup! Take out. Oh, it's like we're 1 hit away. We are 1 hit away from Piplup taking it this Omanyte. This was painfully slow, and I apologise. Down it goes! There we go. Taking out the Omanyte. Whew! That was a long battle, but there we go. We get to level 6. Hopefully maybe enough XP to carry us to level 7. And it is, it's enough XP to carry us to level 7. I don't think we learn anything new there, unless it's Bubble. We learn Bubble? No, we don't. Okay. 2 levels is good. 2 levels is good. And we technically don't lose, even though the Nuzlocke rules haven't really been applied yet until we get those Pokeballs. So. What's the matter, dear? Okay. We are indeed lucky. Yes. We're not lucky enough yet because we want to get some Pokemon. Finally, we can run. We can actually run places. Oh, the speed's going to be a whole lot better now. Here we go. Okay. Too slow. I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Round so I can think about it. Okay. Okay, so he wants us to go to the lake. Look at that. That is terrible. So if you run... Oh no, he does. Okay. It's probably just that. The animation there. Here is me thinking he was just floating along the screen there. And well, he was, but I thought it was maybe like a glitch in the game, but it clearly wasn't. What's going on? Ah, I forget Platinum's got a slightly different kind of story. Well, it's not a different storyline, it's about the same kind of storyline, but there's a little bit of differences, there's some differences here and there. Well, the main kind of plot at the end is different in comparison to Diamond and Pearl, which is quite cool actually. Kind of almost like happening in like an alternate kind of dimension type thing, which is cool. Suddenly, he realises that we can't catch anything. We don't have Pokeballs, and our Nuzlocke's not started. Yep. Adam, our idiot rival, has realised that we can't actually do anything about it. Okay, so I've been saying the entire time that this game can't really start unless we have Pokeballs. So we need to go to... This is going to take a little bit longer because we don't actually get them until we do all the shenanigans here. We can maybe see what we could get because we can't capture anything yet. So let's maybe see. Whoa. Imagine getting a Giratina! Oh, wow, 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 wow. The only issue with that is that we can't hit it. So we've got to wait, right? So we could possibly get the box mascot of this game. Okay, there's another Pokemon here. What is that? A Politoed, okay. That would still be quite a good encounter. Fully evolved as well, which is handy for an Everlocke. And we can switch these out. If we capture whatever we capture, we don't capture, obviously. If we miss it, it doesn't matter. But whatever we capture gets locked into the team. So right now, Piplup is locked into the team. It can't be switched out unless we win. Technically speaking, I'm not counting the first rival battle because the Nuzlocke's not started. Yeah, okay. So that seems to me like Giratina must be the kind of, maybe the Bidoof encounter, something like that. Maybe the kind of more prominent one. Oh, that's going to be hard to capture. We don't have any moves that can hurt it. And it's going to be hard to capture that in a Pokeball. Only 5. Okay. We're going to try and see if we can get at least one encounter here. Come with me, Professor is waiting. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Right. Yeah, we want to go in. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. I'm just going to keep mashing here. We're going to get past all this dialogue. We want to get the gameplay started here. Or not the gameplay, the Nuzlocke started, sorry. The gameplay's already been going. Okay, yeah. So, I've already, now we also get to name our starter here. I've already got a nickname for our starter, and it's what I've always named my Piplups whenever I've played this game and picked Piplup, or I've ever caught a Piplup in any other games. Yes, I would. We are going to name our little buddy, who can't evolve just yet, Pingu. Yes, I'm happy with that. And it's safe to say, once we win our first rival battle, I can guarantee you that Pingu is going to be evolved. We're going to allow that evolution to happen. We're going to allow that to happen. Now, the one thing that I also kind of... The one thing I should have mentioned in terms of switching out Pokemon, and I've still yet to think of how we're going to work this, because realistically, if I win kind of a boss battle or something, yeah, we're going to say yes to that. We'll take the Pokedex. But realistically, if I win a boss battle, the whole point would be that I would just switch out all the weak Pokemon that I don't want, and I would then have to take on all the good ones that I want. I kind of want to implement a rule where you can only switch out for maybe the next 3 encounters, like as in, or the next encounter in terms of route-wise or something like that. I want to try and, I'll figure it out in between because we don't have any boss battles that we're going to be encountering today where we get those switches. But ideally by the next one or the one after, I will be able to kind of figure that out and make a decision on what I want to do with the trade, what I want to do with the trade stuff. We've got return. TMs are randomized as well, so that's not going to be return. As a randomized Nuzlocke, we know these TMs are going to be randomized, so ideally that'd be like that'd be great if that was a water type move. We're almost there, we're 24 minutes in here. I'm going to try and get, okay, so we've got all this explanation bit. Okay, here we go. We know what this is. We are not inexperienced, we are bang average here. KDP is a bang average trainer. He knows what's going on here. Okay. Shot, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Don't you worry, I'll be going back in a minute. I'm not going to heal anybody up. Don't worry. We're going to have a quick look at that TM. We're going to sprint back home. We're going to come back for those Pokeballs. So let's have a look in this bag. What have we got? Potion and Flash Cannon. Okay, can Piplup learn Flash Cannon? That'd maybe be worth using that right now to get him. Oh, it can. He can. Okay, I'm gonna debate that just now. I'll maybe just hang on to it, because it'd be good in the future if Pingu knew Flash Cannon, because it evolves into Empoleon. Actually, we didn't even check to see what kind of... Quiet Nature, I don't know what that does. An Airlock eliminates the effects of weather. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I don't really know what a Quiet Nature does. So I'll need to have a look at that, because this is slightly different, and that Platinum you don't get to see the kind of ups and downs with the stats. I will actually have to look them up and try and remember what the stats were. Here we go. Okay, we take a quick rest. We're obviously explaining what's happening with our Pokemon Nuzlocke here. Okay, go for it. Yay! She's given us our blessing. And we've got the journal. We can write all about our Nuzlocke as we go. Oh, sorry, our Everlocke. I keep saying Nuzlocke. The Everlocke. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. This is going to take a lot of sprinting. There's obviously a lot of crap we need to get through at the start of these games, but eventually we make our way through this all this rubbish dialogue, and we get into the nitty gritty of the games, or in this case our Everlocke. We get into the catching, battling, and all those shenanigans, not just standing talking. Obviously, when you're playing through these games the first time, this adds to the story, so it's something that's obviously kind of interesting a little bit. Here we go. Right. No encounters. Yes, there we go. Okay. No encounters. No encounters. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now we can finally get our Pokeballs. Okay. We're gonna get this. This catching tutorial. A Fearow, okay. I doubt this will do a lot. Yeah, no, I did okay. Clear body, Chimchar. Okay, HP's down. I wonder actually, and I don't even know if we said this in the last one, I wonder if the catching tutorial can like fail. Could Dawn fail to capture a Fearow? Let's find out. Well, I guess we'll never know, because she captured the Fearow. Okay, we can finally get our Pokeballs, and we can finally start catching Pokemon. Okay, yep, that's fine, don't worry, don't worry. Yep, okay, if we make them sleep or whatever, yes, we know, we are a Nuzlocke Master, or in this case, ideally by the end of this we're going to be an Everlocke Master as well. Okay, right, ideally we don't run into any Pokemon on this route. I want to follow... There we go. Okay. Now we've also got some cash. Because we've got the Pokeballs, I think we can buy Pokeballs here, and I want to maximise our chances of capturing stuff. So we're going to go for the... We're going to go for... Do you know what? I'm going to go for 10. We got Premier Ball as well. I kind of want to get some potions too, just in case. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, let's get 3, and that leaves us with enough to get 3 more Pokeballs. And then we can do that, yeah. Okay. We want to maximise the chances of capturing and adding Pokemon to our team. Now, in this case, it could be the mascot of this game, Giratina. We're going to go to Route 201, we are going to get our encounter, and then we're going to finish up there. Route 201, here we go. What have we got? Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay. Oh, I should have taught Flash Cannon. I should have taught Flash Cannon. We could have weakened it. That was so silly. Ah well, we're locked in now. We're just gonna have to throw Pokeballs here. Throw Pokeballs and hope we don't die or have to. Okay. The likelihood of this happening is very, very low. Scary Face is fine. I don't know if Giratina's got Dragon Rage, but we have Dragon Rage Claws, so if it kills us, then technically speaking we haven't lost the Nuzlocke. and this capture would be void. Should have taught flash cannon. 1. Okay, we got 1 shake. Okay, so it's possible. It's possible. Dragon breath. Okay. Now this is probably going to hurt quite a lot. It is a Giratina. Okay, 6. Right. We're not going to be here for very long, I don't think. Here we go. No shakes. No shakes. Okay. It goes for Scary Face again. That's okay. That's fine. We're going to be careful. We're going to be careful. We want to test out, make sure we can. Oh, we want to try and capture this so badly. 1. Okay, okay. It's teasing us with 1 shake. It's teasing us with 1 shake. It's not what we want. Dragon breath again. Oh, that's a critical hit. It's a very, very good thing we bought those potions. So we're going to heal up to full. So that went down from 20 to 8. So 12 is the critical hit, kind of roughly 12 damage. Done 6 again. We can now go and try and capture it again. Should have taught it. I'm so frustrated. We could have weakened this down if I'd taught it flash cannon. 1. Oh, we're just getting it. It's level 3 as well, so I feel like it's. I wonder what the. Okay, it's going for Dragon Breath. Right, so the last critical hit was 12, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, we've got, yeah, so it says 50% chance of catching it with 167 balls. Okay, so very, very unlikely we're going to be capturing this. I think we're going to have to call it maybe at 10 Pokeballs left. Really save them for the actual encounters that we want to get. Yeah, okay, I think it's probably best that we throw one more and we save it and we call it. Because I don't want to waste all our Pokeballs. We've just wasted all our cash on getting some Pokeballs, and then we don't capture the Giratina, and we've wasted all our Pokeballs. So here we go. Okay, that's it. We're calling it. We're being safe. We're being smart. It's using Dragon Breath. Okay, I'm gonna run. There we go. We get out. We're gonna go down and save. Okay, no encounters added to the team there, but we have ourselves a fairly strong starter and a Piplup that could possibly evolve quite soon if we can get to the next Ragdoll battle and win. I'm so delighted that this series has started. I'm really, really excited to see where it goes and this new kind of concept that I'm playing around with, and I hope you guys enjoy it. On that note, on that note, this has been KDP with Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Platinum Everlocke. I can't wait to see you in the next one, see where this journey continues. See you.